Yo, Peaceblade here with another Draw Steel quick build. Today we're going to be talking about the Metakinetic Null and a push heavy build. For your race, your ancestry, you're going to go Hakan for that force movement increase and your size increase, which also gives you some force movement increase. The other thing to consider is Time Raider gives you a double knockback when you use the knockback maneuver, and keep that in mind because you can end up using your knockback maneuver as on your triggered action too. So you could do 4 knockbacks per turn if you go Time Raider, but if you just want big numbers, keep it simple. I would say look at Hakan. For your important things, you have inertial shield to have your damage, you have null field, and you have this ability called gravitic disruption. If you are surrounded by foes, you can turn this on instead of throwing someone, and then potentially throw a ton of people in one area around you and at higher levels 2 area around you. For your augmentation, this is like your kit. I would say just go with the stam, go stability, keep it simple. You already have a bunch of movement and mobility. Metakinetic gives you a free knockback maneuver as your triggered action when you have the damage. Gives you some bonus range on knockback. Gives you edge on knockbacks and grabs. Also good for the Time Raider stuff. But for your main abilities, I would say go Dance of Blows. It's a 1 burst AoE that lets you slide 1 target. Boom, we get bonuses to that. Phase Inversion Strike is your single target basic damage. It puts the person behind you. That spot needs to be open, and then it throws them very, very far, which is cool. For your 3 discipline, I say go Stunning Blow. It's pretty strong CC on a single target. Highly recommend this one. Really good crowd control just to provide for your team. And then as your 5, you go for another AoE button here, which is going to be a squad onto myself. A big burst, big damage, no push on it, but just a strong move with a ton of damage on it. At level 2, we get inertial sync. Sync makes us even larger, and this would let the Time Raider get that Hakan passive size bonus on a lot of things, which is why that is cool. And it lets you reduce your stun. It gives you some pseudo stability, which is nice. At level 2, we also want to go Gravitic Strike, which is a huge range pull, massive damage, massive throwing people across the room vertically too, so off cliffs and things. You can go Kinetic Shield if you want. Increases your temp stamina, which is cool. And then for level 3, I highly recommend Synapse Field for 7 discipline. Makes your null field bigger, which it gives us good synergy with that gravitic maneuver, and it increases damage that everyone takes in that area, which is nuts. Huge damage, throwing people around, tons of AoE, tons of single target, tons of CC for the team. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Stay sharp out there. Peace.